right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again. And there's no need to do the dally because I want to play some Minecraft and I've been trying for hours to get it to work. And we finally did it. So we're going to play some Minecraft. Now, what's really annoying already is you might be able to tell that you can see all that going on down there. Oh, there it goes. It went away. Perfect. All right, first thing we're going to do, oh, not video settings. We're going to turn this music all the way down. Down a decent amount. It's pretty loud in my ears. Oh, go back. There we go. Perfect. There we go. All right. Now to start, like any Minecraft world, I gotta kill some animals. But I was gonna chop down a tree, but they're too far. I don't know about you guys, but I'm normally a bonus chest kind of guy, but I don't see it anywhere. I turned it on, but I don't see it anywhere. There we go. There we go. Just enough to make my own bed. Even though I think there's a village right there with some cherry blossom trees nearby. How nice is that? Oh. Anyways. So if you can't tell, this is very modded Minecraft. Not super modded, but lots of vanilla mods. Ooh, some pumpkins. Let me can get some pumpkins while I'm here. Hopefully this isn't just a 2-week Minecraft phase, but we'll see what happens. All right, pumpkin. Is it getting dark already? All right, that's enough pumpkins. Just enough to get me started. All right, village. I love that landing in water gives you the boat recipe. Ooh, there's some wheat seeds. I'll take it, I guess. I just hear a skeleton. Imagine there's one of the tunnels staring at me. All right, here we go. All right, village. why was he so loud? Yeah, where is this door? Here it is. What you got for me? Some emeralds. I'll take those. I'll take your apples. Bread. Taters. I'm just gonna take it all. You know, I should have just taken the chest automatically. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take your chest. We're just gonna take all your stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and set a spawn point in case I die somehow. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna take your stuff and close your door. Let's see, any crops? No. Got a cat. Ooh, there's a cat in there. That'll be good for later. A little baby. Little baby villager. Where's my stuff? Is it just the one house? Did I seriously find a one house village? Oh, that's a big house. What is that? Is it Enderman? Is that one of the mods I have? Because that's a pretty big structure to generate. Let's see what's over here. If I die, it's not like I have a lot anyways. What do we got? Who's home? Oh, it is just a big structure. What's with all the heck? You see that? Weird. Anyways, what you got? Take your wool. I know. Oh, darn it. There we go. Should probably finish checking out downstairs before I go crazy upstairs. Like, what's in here? Oh. Oh, a bunch of wheat. I'll take that. Oh, I didn't even need to kill those sheep. I have no idea. I've never seen this structure before. Maybe this is one of the mods I have. But I am not complaining. Okay, upstairs we go. What do we got? Some more apples, some more potatoes, another book. We are eating good today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go ahead and set our spawn point in here. There's another door up there. How the heck do I get up there? I guess I can just build up. Anything worth coming up here for? Let's see. Ooh. Lots of food. Well, I won't be going hungry anytime soon, I guess. Oh my gosh. A name tag this early? That's huge. May as well. Heather, apple bread. Ooh, melon seeds? Man. Golden apples. That's crazy. Look at that. I already got an achievement. What a crazy find to start the game off. Great. All right. I get pranked. And there's bees and pigs. Oh, this is a good spawn. I kind of wanted to stay just around here. Nice. I already need to start building a house or something though. I already have too much stuff. Hopefully, I had to turn off a bunch of mods, but I'm hoping this one stays on. Where when I finish killing a tree. Yes, okay, good. That's one of my favorite mods. It's gonna get dark. So let's come sleep. Oh, excuse me, sir. I would like to sleep there. Thank you. What a nice guy. He let me sleep in his bed. I didn't even take your stuff yet. I am so sorry, sir. I should have taken your stuff faster than that. My apologies for not being a thief faster. Okay. First order of business is to chop down another tree. This whole... I don't know what's going on with that, but that's going to bug me if that keeps happening. You see what's happening? This random block right here. I don't know what's causing that, but I got to find it and turn it off because that's bugging me. It's already thrown me off a couple of times. but we will survive. Perfect. Oh, it's connected. That's fine. All right. Well, this is a pretty good spot to sit around because we've got pigs, horses, sheep, bees, villagers to breed, a cat nearby that we can, I guess, find a second cat. Lava down here. I don't want to just build right off of that though. I want to like find my own spot. I know how to craft. That was a perfect little step up. And water's right here. Ooh, should I build on the water? I've done that before. How fun would that be? Like if I just build my base. Hello, fish. If I just like build my base out here. I've done that before. It's just a lot of work getting stuff to actually work out there. Like I could start here. Ooh, an egg. Oh, can I pick it up? Whatever. A lot of chickens out here too. Oh, I heard that. Where was that? Who did that? Oh, little baby. But like in theory, I could build out this way onto the water. They might kind of ruin it though. Maybe I just go like around. First things first, I need to collect some dirt. So we're gonna just come over here to the edge. Bum, 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 bum. Look at that. Boom. Wow. Been a while since I played. Oh, I need another stick. Come here. Man, I'm struggling. There we go. There we go. Get ourselves a nice little shovel. Man, that took me a lot longer than it should have. And the flattening process begins. We'll go right here. To make our very first dirt house. There we go. All right, we're just gonna make it a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go to 8. 7, 8. Excuse me. Thank you. Ooh, skirt. There we go. That's good enough for now. I don't have a door yet, do I? Nope. Didn't think so. I'm gonna go. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Just to get it out of my inventory for now. Oop. Door. And door. Look at that. All right. I need to put these chests down. Let's start throwing stuff in it. Oh yeah, who needs organization? All right, I'm gonna take 3 of these. I'll take these. Let's go get our crafting table back. Perfect. Make a bed. Hooray, I live here now. Dang it, I did it again. Struggling. Struggle bus. All right, let's finish my dirt house. Mmm. Take that egg. Ooh, I'll take that egg too. Now the real question is, what do I want to do in this space? Oh, I need to make a torch or some light. Hey, look, pumpkins are up there. Because I always, every time I play Minecraft, I always do this. What I'm doing right now. I take really nice looking spots and I just flatten them. And like, I'm doing this right here just because I needed the dirt. I guess I could have done trees and gotten wood, but too late now. Because like in my brain, everything, ooh, that music sounds nice. In my brain, everything is like right angles and everything has to like match perfectly and stuff like that, you know? So it's not easy for me to like build a farm that's not like a perfectly, what's up, dude? It's hard for me to build a farm that's not perfectly like aligned, you know? Not a perfect 9x9 with one thing of water in the middle. So my brain really wants to just flatten stuff out everywhere and just make it all nice and organized and have like straight paths in the middle of it. But then I see TikToks of like people's like winding paths and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, their world looks so much better than mine. But in my brain, if I wanted to recreate that, I would recreate it literally block by block. It'd be like, okay, this one is dirt. This one is grass. This one is paved. I am drinking the world's greatest drink, Dr. Pepper. It is the greatest drink to ever exist. Dr. Pepper is, in fact, the greatest drink ever. And if you don't believe me, that's too bad. You can fight me on it. You know, Dr. Pepper, second place, Cherry Coke, third place is maybe Sprite. I'm not. I do love Baja Blast Mountain Dew from Taco Bell. I really love Baja Blast Mountain Dew from Taco Bell. Sorry, I'm trying to fix stuff. But Taco Bell, like I said, Taco Bell Baja Blast is delightful. I don't have any torches, so I don't want to fully close this in yet, but I think this is tall enough. See, what is, if I, oh, dang it. I don't know what's going on there. I do love sweet tea, though. I do love sweet tea. Okay, there was a cave earlier. I need stone. How long have I played Minecraft? I've been playing Minecraft for years. I mean, since 7th grade, which was like 14 years ago. Jeez, I'm old. But as far as streaming it, I just started today. Really. I've always enjoyed playing it, but I just realized, there we go. There's some coal. But I really just got back into streaming it. All right. Any coal down here that I can reach? Nope. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna chop down a tree. Today is gonna be a good start. I had a good spawn. Spawned next to some cherry blossom trees. Oh. Found a little tiny village. Found a good spot to at least have a starter house. It's enough of a start that I'm comfortable sitting here for a little bit. Look at that. I already had these here. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and... Ooh, it's raining. Oh yeah, Stone Age. Let's get just enough to go get this coal. It's good enough for me. Hey, look at that. Is it actually nighttime? Oh, it is. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Where's my dirt house? It's somewhere this way. I can't see. There it is. I've been streaming Overwatch a lot, but yeah, this someone in some house, I'm gonna be so sad. But I didn't feel like playing Overwatch today, you know? Hey, there we go. Perfect. That'll work. All right, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. You look at your title, I think about how I am often not as bold to talk about Christ more than anything. My lifelong struggle to be bold has become a lot easier. I can't help but do it now. Nice. Like, Pastor Clint always says that it's only weird to talk about your faith if you never talk about your faith. So, like, the first time you do it, it's probably super uncomfortable and it's really weird. But the more you do it, you know, the easier it gets. Just like anything, anytime you do anything new, you know, first time you do it, it's always going to be weird, uncomfortable. You're not sure what you're doing. But, hello, spider. But the more you do it, you know, the more you get accustomed to it. And then it just kind of becomes second nature. Oh. That's fun. That is a good saying. He is a man with many good sayings. All right. Need to come get some coal so I can make some torches. There we go. Look at that. We're getting somewhere already, ladies and gentlemen. Bum, 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 bum. Brad, you can just finish one. There we go. To also add, I thought I had to know everything about Jesus. My thinking was when I read it, prep for anything, that's all uncomfortable. Not true. That is very not true. You said it well. That is very not true. I mean, look at like the thief on the cross, right? Like he really only knew that Jesus was on the cross, right? He didn't know theology. He didn't have it all together. He was literally on death row. And he was like, Jesus, remember me. And Jesus said, hey, you'll be in heaven because you talk to me, you know? He didn't know all the theology and all the books of the Bible. That stuff's not important because it is, but like you gotta have it all together to come to the Lord. Oop, there we go. All right. What am I doing? I was making torches. Here we go. There we go. Cool. Okay. We're going to take 2 seconds and try to fix YouTube because YouTube is being dumb, apparently. All right. We're going to go do this. There we go. I think that should have fixed it. Bum, bum, bum. My YouTube streams sometimes don't show up public. It's weird. Do I have any recommendations on books to read? I'd like to ask because you're always searching for more. Always. I have to think for a second because I've been off my book reading game. I loved reading books in middle school and high school. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And then once I got to college, I had to read so many that I kind of stopped altogether. So I got to think about some good ones. Emotionally Healthy Discipleship is a good one. I forget who it's by. That's a good one. That's a very broad category of just books to read in general. I read one in college called Mondays with My Old Pastor. Again, I don't remember who it's by. But that one is basically someone whose pastor had cancer, I believe, and was dying. And so he spent every Monday with his pastor just learning from him. And some of just the wisdom that was in the book was just like mind-blowing. There was one by C.S. Lewis that I read that I really liked. I think it was Mere Christianity. That one was really good. I also have, this is not the same kind at all. I think it's back here. It is. Okay. So this author has multiple of these books, but I have specifically, it's called Batman in Philosophy, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Like the back top or the back of the book cover says, "Why doesn't Batman just kill the Joker and end everyone's misery? Can we hold the Joker morally responsible for his actions? If everyone followed Batman's example, would Gotham be a better place?" So it's all these questions that are literally about like the philosophy of Batman, which is crazy. But this guy has done this for multiple superheroes. I know he's done it for Batman and Deadpool. I don't know who else specifically, but either way, that's a good one. Moo. Okay. We're going to continue chopping down trees. Batman was your favorite superhero growing up? Honestly, I see it. I get it. Spider-Man has always been my favorite, which I know is like the popular superhero to like or whatever, but like I don't care. I've always loved Spider-Man. I've always wanted to. Batman's a good one though. That was such an aggressive moo. Calm down. Oh, excuse me. It's funny. I keep seeing TikToks of like an alternate universe that's Marvel Rivals, but it's modded to where like Moon Knight is Batman and stuff like that. They call it like DC Collide or something like that. Who is my favorite Spider-Man villain? Ooh. I've never thought about that. You like my house? Thank you. I want to say Doc Ock. I really want to say Doc Ock, which again is probably like the most cliche answer you could get. But Doc Ock is just such a cool villain, dude. Like he's just so well made. And by the way, this house is temporary. I really thought about Green Goblin too, but He does have an interesting design. It also just depends on like what media or what version of Doc Ock you're talking about too. Because they're all slightly different, you know. Like in Spider-Man 2, he lost his wife in that one. In Insomniac's game, I don't really think he ever lost his wife. His motivation was different. I don't remember. All right, what should I do next? Olive. Oh, I just threw an egg. Oops. Olive, you here. You can help me solve my dilemma. Here's my dilemma. Should I go this way and flatten stuff out? Or I can go just kind of along the coast and flatten along the coast to go around. Or I can build out over the water. The wife duty. I can build out over the water and put like a house right here and all my fields right here and stuff. Doc has vaccinated by getting Scorp. Ah, yes. Yeah, for Spider-Man, I really like when the villains also aren't, I said also aren't superpowers, because Spider-Man has superpowers. I like street level villains for Spider-Man, you know? Like ones that aren't like crazy. You love Waterhouse with a dock, then a ramp to the land. Understood. I will do that eventually. Currently, let me just throw this in my very nicely organized thing. I'll take this with us. I need to get more iron so I can get some water and start farming. That's what I need to do. I have sticks anywhere. Stick, stick, stick. Nope. Great. Oh, did I put a torch in here? Yes, I did. Okay. Yo, this tree looks confusing from back here. What the heck? Oh, I understand now. It just looked very confusing at first. No. You'd like to watch Anti Spider-Man 3 again? Because the black is so cool as a kid. What else wasn't bad? If you want to watch Spider-Man 3 again, I would very heavily encourage you to watch the editor's cut of Spider-Man 3. So a lot of people know about Spider-Man 2.1, which is the director's cut of Spider-Man 2. It's like 8 minutes longer, has some added scenes and stuff. But Spider-Man 3 has an editor's cut, and it is leagues better than Spider-Man 3, which isn't still not a bad movie by any means, but it's definitely the worst of the trilogy. But the editor's cut of Spider-Man 3 makes so many changes that are just so good. One, it reduces Eddie Brock's role a lot, because like he was only in there because Sony forced Sam Raimi to put Venom in the movie. So it reduces his role a lot, which kind of fits Venom's role, honestly, in that movie. It changes Harry's motivation for coming back at the end of the movie. So in the original movie, right? Like the butler, not Alfred. Oh, what's his name? What's his name? Is it Alfred? I know that's the Batman butler's name. Oh, what is his name? Is it Alfred in Spider-Man? That sounds right in my brain, but that also sounds so dumb. No, no. I have to look this up. This is gonna bug me. This is gonna bug me. I'm looking it up right now, so please tell me. Yes. Yes, it is, because he specifically says Bernard in Spider-Man 3, and I always hear Bernard from the Santa Claus. Yes. Thank you. So in the original version of the movie, right at the end, Harry is all in his mood or whatever. And Bernard, as he says it, basically is like, hey, when I cleaned your dad, like the glider pierced him. Yeah, I know it's Bernard, but he says Bernard. Harry says Bernard at one point. He's like, hey, when I cleaned your dad's wounds, it was the glider that killed him. So he killed himself. Harry's like, oh, okay. And then he moves on and then he comes back. But in the editor's cut, that scene is reworked entirely. So in the editor's cut of the movie, Bernard says that, and then Harry Bernard says something about his friends as well. And then Harry holds up a picture of him, Petey, and MJ. And Harry realizes that he's been a jerk to his friend all this time, and that his friend has offered to help him like move on. He's been telling the truth. He's been offering him chances to like emotionally reconcile, and Harry's just been disregarding him the entire time. So Harry looks at this picture and realizes that he's been a jerk friend for the last 2 movies, basically. And then so he comes and helps Peter at the end of the movie. So when he comes, it's like, oh my God, Harry's back. It's not just like oh, he's here again. Like it, dude, it changes the whole movie. It makes it so much better. Excuse me, guys. Yes, completely different. There were a couple other things that the editor's cut did as well that I don't honestly remember. But I remember watching it just being like, man, thank you for the follow, Mango King. I appreciate that. That's such a fun, unique name, by the way, if I didn't say that at the beginning. The King of Mangoes. I don't know if I've ever had a mango, fun fact. All right. Don't shoot me. Ow. I said don't shoot me. Ouch. Eat a mango. I will not. I had a peach for the first time not too long ago. Where is that little tunnel? Here it is. Did I bring torches? No. All right, all the way to get torches too, and I forgot. Oh, it's cool over here. Let me go grab that. And sugarcane. Nice. Let me go plant the sugarcane. Perfect. Listen, I'm a pretty simple guy. Give me cantaloupe and give me watermelon. It's very random, but that made me think about, what was that? Is that a pig swimming? What is that? Is that new? I have no idea what that is. Anyways, reminds me of my favorite childhood destroying fact that cucumbers and tomatoes are both fruits. And Larry the Cucumber, Bob the Tomato are the stars of VeggieTales. So the name of the show is just a lie, and it should be called Fruit Tales. VeggieTales. Man, I should watch VeggieTales. I have a collection of it somewhere behind me. All right, what did I come here to do? Oh, I was going to go plant sugarcane and get torches. Boom. There we go. Broccoli. Oh, we're going to make ourselves a little staircase. Oh, there we go. You should have watched VeggieTales. Goated TV show. There we go. Let's go ahead and take this one out too. Give it a little more sunlight. That's good enough. What's up, Brian? One episode of VeggieTales is not enough. You gotta watch all of it. Why did my wife leave the chat? That is an excellent question. Maybe she went to the store to go, bruh. Brian, that's so mean. You know what? Boom. Get removed as I took away your privileges, Brian. I took away your privileges. Take that. How the heck do I fix that? Whatever. Anyways, what was I saying? VeggieTales. Yes, you should watch VeggieTales. Bum, 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 bum. All right. I think you banned her from the channel entirely, dude. That's why I'm on YouTube right now trying to fix it. Well, there we go. The best one you remember is Jonah's story. That one was a good one. That is a good one. All right, we're scouring Reddit, guys. We're looking for how to unban if she can come back. Well, here we go. Whatever. Okay. What am I doing? I forgot what I was doing. I got distracted. I made torches. Bruh. Struggling. There we go. You're not the greatest person memorization, but the easiest one recalls card conversation, Jonah. Don't ask me the verse, but it is it right for you to be angry? Dude, Jonah's got some bangers in that book. There's some sleeper verses in Jonah. I think a lot of people also miss in the book of Jonah the whole part of like Jonah's friends trying their best to help Jonah out, and none of them did the right thing. I think actually the only person that did the right thing was one that just was quiet and listened to Jonah. Ironically enough. So if your friends ever struggling, sometimes you just got to be quiet and let them talk, you know? No, I'm not great at verse memorization either. I know plenty of verses like the words of the verse, but I can't tell you the actual like scripture references, you know? Like they're the obvious ones like John 3:16 that everyone knows. But all right. My pick is gonna break. Being a prophet had to be one of the hardest professions. You're not wrong, dude. I can't imagine, especially like living in even like in Old Testament times and prophesying with something that won't happen for hundreds of years later. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, Mr. Cal. All right, I need to chop another tree. I need to be planting trees. What was that? It sounded like a boat or something. You revisited it on 3:16, but not the actual verse. Dude, it's crazy when you actually read the verse and realize the whole context of it. If there's one thing that bugs me about culture, I can't say cultural. Let me try again. If there's one thing that bugs me about cultural Christianity, and there's a million things to do, one of the number one things is when people take verses out of context. It bugs me to no end when someone quotes Jeremiah 29:11 and they're like, oh, God has good plans for me. Yes, God has good plans for you. But did you read the rest of the chapter when it says that you will have consequences to your actions and that God will let you face the consequences to your actions because he has good plans for you? It's like people will quote that verse and be like, nothing bad will happen to me because God has good plans for me. And then bad things happen to them. They stop following the Lord. And I'm like, read the whole chapter. Get the context. Like, if you get the context, you'll fully understand it. Man, it bugs me. Ooh, that's a good one. That is also a commonly miscontextualized verse. All right. I guess I put my bread away. That's fine. Yes, people see that verse and they're like, no one can judge me. I'm like, technically, it's kind of our job. You admire that I'm doing this off the clock. I like talking about this stuff. It's fun. Plus, it helps me, like, oh my gosh, that scared me. Today is huevos. Thanks for the follow, bro. Is that eggs? Am I remembering my Spanish correctly? Did today's eggs just follow me? What was I saying? Oh yeah. Like, I enjoy talking about this stuff, you know? Plus, it helps me get better at what I do. Like, if someone stops in the middle of Walmart and they're like, hey, what the poo? I can respond. I haven't found any iron yet. I found a single block in a chest earlier, but... Oh my gosh, a cheer for 245 bits. What a guy. That's crazy. Wow, that was not math at all. I appreciate the bits. I don't have any confetti, so imagine confetti being thrown. Woo, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. My day has been officially made. With 2.5 hours left in my day. I have completely lost where I was. Here we go. Okay. Anyways, there we go. And you subscribed, bro. I don't know who this man is, but today's Huevos, I appreciate you a lot. You are the bomb. I probably shouldn't say bomb on a live stream. You are the best. There we go. TSA, if you're listening to this, you heard nothing. I said he was an amazing person. Hey, look at that. There we go. All right, let's not dig straight down. There we go. Excuse me. Look at that. Hold on, I saw your comment. Let me finish this coal vein and then I'll read it. It's one of those things where my brain needs to close the loop that's in front of me. That's another thing Pastor Clint talks about is brain loops. I don't know if that's the right word for that. Keep glorifying God. Can I speak of enough? You are spitting facts. That's kind of the goal, you know? Okay. You wanted to discuss how Jesus is tempted before the start of his ministry. I knew the events so quickly breezed through it. Then I read it over again. My pastor went over it. Went over again. I had no idea what I read the first time. Dude, that's one thing I love about scripture. I love that you can read the same thing over and over and over again and learn something new every single time. Because like the Holy Spirit will reveal random stuff to you every time, right? And every single time you can find something new. Just like you and your pastor, right? He said it, then you went over it and they're like, oh my gosh, new stuff. Some people like, I read the book of John, so I don't need to read it again. Wrong. You can always read something again, always learn something new from it. Oop, I hit that button twice. Whoops. Anyways, that is a good story. Ooh, water. Hello. Some lapis. Can I get that yet? No, I didn't think so. Oh, too far. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Oh, big sneeze. When the devil tempts Jesus, he's also intentional. The devil is using things that are true in scripture to tempt Jesus. It's out of context. Yep. This is a fun little cave. I feel like that's like the devil's tactic, you know, to take half truths, things he knows that you can kind of believe, and use them to twist. Well, there's nothing in here actually, so some coal, some more lapis, I guess. I guess I could just block this out real quick and then keep going down. Here we go. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, well, back up we go. What's kind of crazy, I was just thinking about that comment again. What's crazy also about that interaction is obviously Jesus knows everything, right? So he knows all the scripture. But correct me if I'm wrong, because you've probably read it more recently than me. But Jesus, like, doesn't fix the devil's out of context usage. Like, he doesn't say, like, oh, actually, the full verse says. Like, he just responds with, oh, gosh. Oh, that's fine. With other scripture. He just responds with other scripture. Which I thought was interesting. That'll work. Whatever. I won't go into the analysis through temptations. Go into it. I love analyzing the text. You're particularly moved in the context of my own struggle with sin. The devil is like facing a heavyweight boxer, massive chess player, formidable opponent. You know, I think I posted a reel about this once already. But one thing I say all the time to my students, not my students I get to pastor over in ministry. I say to them a lot that if we treat our faith like a fight against Satan, and we're constantly like trying to figure out like what can I do to better resist, then I think we're gonna fail every single time. But if we look at it instead as what can I learn from the Lord this week, and then you take that and you focus on your relationship with Jesus, then I believe that as a result, the fight against temptation will be easier. Because it's hard, you know, when you're like clenching onto something so hard and you're putting all your effort into it. Sometimes we just gotta like man. I do my best to not speak in Christian cliches. Just because kind of with the whole out of context verse thing, you know, I hear things said out of context with Christian cliches a lot. So I try not to speak in Christian cliches a lot. However, I was about to say sometimes you just gotta let go and let God, which is a Christian cliche, but it's true. Like sometimes you gotta let go and be like, Lord, I'm just gonna give it to you. Like you take it, do what you want with it. And I think part of letting God, like the whole let go and let God thing, like part of doing that is when that temptation comes, instead of like fighting it, part of giving it to God is just saying, Lord, I know you'll bring me through this. Just leave it at that. Put your faith in God rather than trying to fight it of your own will. There is no salvation through works. Nope. There is not. Going down the depths. How far am I? Where's X, Y, and Z? There it is. All right, let's see. What are we going to find? Oh, I did all this to find iron, and I did it, and I didn't even put it in a smelter or whatever. Well, I hear my puppy whining at the door. The way your pastor said it, in coming to Christ, there is the element of total surrender. Just like letting go, it means to wave the white flag. That's good. I have started calling him my youth pastor because I'm learning a lot from him currently, but he's just the next gen pastor. So he was never my youth pastor when I was a student, but I've started recently calling him my youth pastor, I've noticed. If that makes sense. What is that? Anyways, he said a lot that there's a lot of Christians who add the Lord to their lives, but they don't fully surrender their lives to the Lord. They like calling him Savior, but they don't like calling him Lord. I was like, oof, that hits. Like how many of us are claiming to be Christian, claiming to follow the Lord, but we're not really surrendered, you know? We claim the title in public, but keep the sins in private. Ooh, that was a good line. Someone write that down. What am I mining? Cobalt deep slate. That's what I thought. I'm 90% sure I've heard of it before, but I'm just out here spitballing. Where are we? -6. Oh, excuse me. Man, I'm tired of going to Call of Deep Sleep. We're gonna switch directions. We're gonna go up here. Let's go this way. Let's see what's over here. Did I just take out the torch? I sure did. There we go. Ow. Maybe it won't be in. Maybe it won't be stuck in it. Where are my internet friends? There's a guy on Twitch right now. To go into the analysis, I will oblige. First one is a jab. If the devil is a boxer, testing Jesus. He's so hungry, therefore temptation is. Ah, so you're talking. Are you like seeing the whole? Oh, that scared me. Man, I need to turn those notifications down. That was so loud. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the cheer again. I appreciate that. I have no idea who this man is, but or woman. I say man, guy as a gender neutral term because, you know. But whoever you are, I appreciate you. Yep. I am on Twitch and YouTube right now, Brian. I'm on both at the same time. Ooh. Because you can do that now. I just figured like I could. So I can. So I figured why not? I don't want to go through Cobble Deep Slate. All right. We're going higher up and switching. I hate this stuff. Here we go. We'll go right next to the dirt. Oh. There we go. I don't mind Cobble Deep Slate. Hey, there we go. But it's just kind of annoying, you know? Hey, big mine. Fane. Apparently you deleted Twitch from your phone. You know what? That's fair. Dude. So I just got back from youth camp. And so I had mostly 6th grade boys in my room. I had one 7th grade boy in my room. I try not to like look at people's phones when they're on it. I just don't like when people do that. But you know, at camp, like I kind of had to a little bit because it's not that I'm against them being on their phones, but like I didn't want them to pay attention, you know? Scary. Anyways, and this one kid was scrolling on YouTube Shorts, but like in a Safari browser. He was in a Safari browser on YouTube Shorts. I just thought that was so funny for some reason. Makes my heart happy to see someone use this platform to speak with others about Jesus. If I had one more to cheer, I would. My money is all God's anyways. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Thank you for giving. Thank you for cheering. You know, I'm a full-time youth pastor, so I do this kind of stuff all the time, but I like talking about Jesus and I like playing video games. So I was like, why not do both at the same time? So here we are. You do the on that. Brian, are you saying you accidentally scroll on YouTube Shorts in a Safari browser all the time? Because that's kind of funny. All right, I'm tired of this Cobble Deep Slate crap. We just need to come up and go somewhere else. Is my username same on Instagram? Do you have? It should be the same everywhere. It should be Aaron_JAG on all platforms. Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Threads. I'm not on Kick. I don't know if anyone still uses Kick. I'm not there, but I also don't use Twitter a whole lot, just because I don't know. I've never found a use for it. You know, Brian, I don't even use Threads. In all honesty, I just have my Instagram set to post everything I post to Threads. So I don't think I've ever actually opened the Threads app. I just, everything I post automatically. Oh, was that a wandering trader? Did I just hear a wandering trader somewhere? Hello, Mr. Trader, where are you? Acacia, orange dye, moss block, tropical fish, potion of invisibility. Oh no, my Threads audience. I guess I could use an acacia sapling. Tell you what I could really use is those leads. How many was it? I just looked. I didn't. I happen to 5 yet. I have 5 already. Do I? I have 13. Dang. Okay, well, let's sleep so he doesn't die. There we go. Oh, look at that. I saved his life. Get away. Hey. Oh. Did I at least get the lead? Okay, well, at least I had a lead from that. I'm sad that his llama died, but at least I got a lead out of it. Now I'm going to take an acacia sapling. I don't need any of this, I don't think. You know what? Free iron. I don't need ice. Oh, that was all the emeralds I had. Oh no, I still have 5. All right. Thank you, sir. All right, let's see. Oh, I need to make another chest. The second the devil's tempting Jesus with idolatry, just like us, we're tempted with idols. Yep. It's a good, I almost said story, but it's real. So, I guess stories are real, but you know what I'm saying. Where did the iron go that it's got? Oh, bruh. There we go. Struggle bus. All right, let's throw that in there. Do I have any coal? Haha. There we go. A lot of coal. Jeez. Can you craft leads now? Oh, you can. Oh, look at that. There's free time when you couldn't do that. Last one, throw yourself down the temple, which makes no sense in the first read. Oh. The Jewish people have always debated science, truth, theory, etc. Anyways, dude, it's so funny. Like, when you read a lot of scripture together, it's the person reading the Gospel of St. John. He's going through the story of Jesus being tempted in the desert 3 times, just kind of like analyzing it. But it's so funny when you read scripture and you see just how plain dumb the Israelites were, dude. I mean, they're just so dumb on so many levels. How many potatoes? Potato, potato, potato. There it is. Like, constantly, God provides for them in so many different ways. and over again. They're like, okay, anyways, Baal's this way, so we're gonna go worship Baal. I know I just got that bucket, but we're gonna make another one anyways. Never have too many buckets. It's just like us, you're not wrong. I think, obviously, seeing any of those miracles and not continuing to follow the Lord is crazy. But I think the craziest one of all is one of the first ones when he delivers them out of Egypt. Because like, oh, shoot. Literally, he was going to shoot me. Because like, that's like, we hear that story a lot, right? And so we're like, yeah, we know he split the Red Sea and all that kind of stuff. Like, we know the story. But when you really think about it, I think they estimate 1.3 million people. So the Israelites leave. Okay, I need to think for a second before I go into this. I need to plant fields. I guess I'm just going to do it this way and then move my house later. But the Israelites, let me get in here so I can rant for a second. Okay. The Israelites, there's like 1.3 million of them leaving Egypt, which is already a crazy amount of people. And God sends them a cloud by day and fire by night, right? To lead them to the Red Sea. They get to the Red Sea and an entire sea whoosh, splits open, which this is the part where everyone knows about, right? But then he also takes a giant fire tornado and sends it behind them, between them and the Egyptian army that is now chasing after them. So they have this giant sea split in half in front of them. They have a giant fire tornado swirling behind them, making this giant impenetrable wall of fire at the same time, long enough for all 1.3 million of them to cross the sea, not get wet, and then take out the giant pillar of fire, immediately have the fire go out, have the whole army come in, collapse on the whole army, and then still they're like, oh, look, a cow. What? That's crazy. It's bonkers. And we say that, and then we go through stupid things where like we stub our toe. We're like, oh, why would the Lord let that happen to me? Anyways, rant over, I guess. How quickly we forget, indeed. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 gap. Here we go. Anyways. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. I guess this is going to be the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I need to make some infinite water up here really quickly because I do not want to keep going all the way back down there. He made St. Peter walk on water and he denied him 3 times. Dude, that's also crazy. Ah! Are you still alive down there? Where is this guy? Where are you? Oh, he's right under me. Couldn't find him. Anyways. That makes it infinite. Oh. Let's see. Turn my shaders off. Hey. Oh. There we go. Then Minecraft got ugly for a second. Go ahead and take out all this grass. Another thing on like the how I make my Minecraft. I know technically crops grow quicker when you mix them. I can't do it. I had to just have one plot with all of them. You're finally getting baptized. Congrats, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. You have to let me know when it is so I can celebrate with you. All right, wheat. August 14th. I think that's soon. I mean, it's in 2 months almost, but still. It's awesome. All right. We need... I use all the regular wood? I guess I did. That's fine. I'll tell you guys what to scam. 6 wood planks for 2 trapdoors? 6 for 2? That's a scam. Almost out of the what? I'm going to be honest with you, Brian. I got no idea what that is. We're going to put this right there. You're going to head out now. You will pray for my youth ministry. Just like all of us, they will remember everything you teach. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And I will pray for you as well, even though I have no clue who you are, because Mango King TV is not a name. But I will see you later. Okay. Need to do math. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. 1, 2. So it'll start on this one. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. What time is it? Perfect. Let me get this field started, and then I will also head out. Kimmy. Did you hear me just say I was going to head out soon? Oh. Yes, Kimmy is on Twitch, Brian. Well, Kimmy, I meant to go live about an hour earlier than I did. But I hadn't updated Minecraft in a while. And my mods had updated. But the game itself hadn't. So I kept trying to open it and it kept breaking because some things were updated and some weren't. So it took me a solid hour to get Minecraft in a spot where it could open and be fine. But now we're here. Brian, Kimmy says hello from Twitch. I mean, you saw that. They're both on screen. Which is nifty that you can do that now, by the way. I think it's pretty cool. All right. Maybe we'll at least just start my fields. Brian, you're stupid. You bonk. Ow! Okay, I need to get this man. That's true. You banned her. Ow. Oh, you're underwater. No wonder you're not dying. Okay. I don't know. It said that she got banned on here. Maybe you did and you didn't realize. Ooh. All right. We need to make more sticks. I need to make a and a shovel. There we go. It was a misinput. Calm down. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. From here, that chicken looked like it was like a spider chicken or something like that. That was confusing. Anyways, okay. We go from here up to. It would start right here. Yeah, Brian, what I'll do to you? Okay, we're gonna start. I guess do sugar cane. So 9 across. Hello. Come here, puppy. Come here. Up. Oh. Okay, bye-bye, puppy. Hondo. Come here. Come here, puppy. Up. Whatever. I don't want to pet the puppy anyways. Oh, he's ready to go to sleep. Anyways. You do not have my glasses on my screen, so... Wait. I do not have my glasses, so my screen is basically... Oh, your screen is basically on your face. Sorry, I could not read that. I do have a dog, Brian. His name is... His name is Hondo. Hold on, I'll try to pull up a picture of him really quickly. Here we go. This is an old picture. So he's a little bigger than this now. But nope, this is it. This is what you get. That's Hondo. That's my puppy. Let's see. Here we go. It's a recent one. On the beach. Beach puppy. Anyways. Bum, 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 bum. He is a cute puppy. Oh, excuse me. All right, guys, I got to think. The stream miss Eli? I don't know. It's a good question. I've only been streaming recently, Brian, for, what would you say, Kimmy? 3 weeks? A month, maybe? Okay, I need to do some math real quick. So we have 9 rows. That's not where that would go. I need to go here. 2 across, right here. Okay. Oh, you were asking to stream? My bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll go an extra one just for good measure for now. Boo, math. Math was my favorite subject in school, Kimmy. That surprises you because you probably think I'm a nerd. Okay. If I have 9, if I do water, sugarcane, sugarcane, water, sugarcane. That'll work. Wait, which one is Eli again? Eli was my college, one of my other college roommates. He played Getting Over It once on stream with me, and he was very angry playing Getting Over It. He was quite angry. Anyways, okay. So if I did water, sugarcane, sugarcane, water, sugarcane, that would work. Okay. Yep. All right. Maths was the only class you failed. That's kind of funny. No, I took calculus 1 and 2 in high school because I could. Let's see. Did I do it? I did it. I know there's more optimal sugarcane farming methods, but this one's clean, so I like doing this one. Oh. You know, to calc 1 despite your algebra teacher? That's kind of funny. Oh. Ow. Did it again. All right, let's see. Infinite water. Look at that. Infinite water all the way around. I can never tell sometimes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna storm. 1, 2. And then for melons, I guess I could do the same method. Although melons don't need water to grow, I don't think. I don't think they do. Eventually, I'll replace my house and build one out there. And then I'll put potatoes right here. Because in theory, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. Perfect. Yep. I'm so smart. So then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the center of the next one. Boo Brian's old teacher. That's right. We're going to boo Brian's old teacher. Then I put something back here. I don't know what. Great. That seems like a good stopping point for today, ladies and gentlemen. Brian has a question about Jesus. Ask your question, Brian. You may ask your question. You have my permission. In the words of Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, then you have my permission to die. But don't actually die. I just wanted to quote a Batman movie. Anyways, ask your question, good sir. Ooh, that Dr. Pepper is a little flat. One of my fantasy baseball players is injured. That's unfortunate. How much do I think about his crucifixion? I've been finding myself contemplating a lot recently. I mean, it's like the cornerstone of our faith. So I think that it's healthy to think about it a lot, you know? We just did a song at youth camp called Thank God I'm Free by Elevation Rhythm. I love this song. Highly recommend listening to it. But in this song, it's like a very high tempo, not high tempo. It's a upbeat song, so we're jumping and dancing to it and stuff like that. But the bridge of the song, the exact wording is, "You took the cross and you broke your body. You shed your blood, now the sinner can't sing. My debt is paid and my ransom is clean. I couldn't do it, so you did it for me." But it's a very upbeat bridge. So it's youth camp, of course, so we're all jumping, going crazy. So we're all in the front jumping. We're like, "You took the cross and you broke your body." And for like about 30 seconds, I found myself just like, I don't know what the word is for it. I was like, obviously we remember Jesus's death on the cross and everything he did for us. But for a second, I was like, is it weird that we're jumping up and down and like, not partying, but like, you know what I mean? Like putting that much like hype into thinking about it that way? I don't know. For just about 30 seconds, I thought about it that way. I was like, huh. And then the bridge started again, and I was like, yeah. But anyways, to answer your question, I think it's healthy to think about it a lot, you know? I think it's like I said, it's a cornerstone of our faith. It's everything revolves around it. Without Jesus' death and resurrection on the cross, we have no faith. We're just a bunch of losers following an old book. So I think it's healthy to think about it often and remember what he did for us. Because I think that also, like, I don't know. No, that's not the right word for it. It also like brings it back to be personal, you know? It's like, man, Jesus really did die on the cross for me. Like, who am I to waste that? I like old books too. I'm not, you know what I was saying. I wasn't trying to say anything bad about old books. I'm just saying, without Jesus' death on the cross and his resurrection, our faith would be nincompoop. Nincompoop indeed. Anyways, it's been real. It's been fun. And today was a fun stream. I had fun today. Not that I don't usually, but Mike Winger also has a cool study on it. That's cool. Mike, I'm Googling it right now. Mike Winger. This guy. Okay, really quickly. This guy looks, I'll tell you who this guy looks like. These are the same person. You can't tell me these aren't the same people. This is like Christian Crash Course. They're literally the same person. Like, I mean, come on. Anyways, do I think Jesus would have been incarnated if sin? Oh, comment went away. And Lena evidence of Greek word. That's crazy. Do you think Jesus would have been incarnated if original sin wasn't committed? Do I think Jesus would have become human if sin wasn't committed? I would think not. I mean, like, Jesus became human, right? So that we could find salvation in him. But salvation means nothing if we're not being saved from something, right? Like, salvation only matters because we're messed up and broken people. So if we were perfect people that never sinned, and Jesus came and was like, hey, I'm here to save you, we'd be like, from what? Like, we're fine. Nothing's wrong. So in my mind, I don't think he would if we didn't have original sin, if we were perfect. But here we are. Anyways, now I really gotta go to bed because I'm getting tired and I need to shower and stuff. So, GG's, good nights.